Asus has a reputation for making fast phones. For example, the Asus ROG Phone 3. It's just released the Zenfone 7 Pro, which has the same processor as the ROG Phone 3. The question is, which one is faster? Well, let's find out. So we have the Asus Zenfone 7 Pro with the Snapdragon 865 Plus on the left-hand side. We have the Asus ROG Phone 3 also with the Snapdragon 865 Plus on the right-hand side, and both of them are running in 1080p. And as I'm saying, that's a slight lead by the ROG Phone 3. It is worth noting it's got the fan on it. It's got the fan on it to that active cooling. Is that going to make a difference at this test that we're doing here? It's actually quite a bit away now. It's ahead by quite a bit. It's into the 16 thread test, and it's certainly going to finish that first. As we're looking at that, there we go. One last line. There we go. There we go. It's now into the blur test, which is the beginning of the mixed CPU GPU test. And as I said that, the Zenfone 7 Pro also entered into the blur test. However, it's still behind as the ROG Phone 3 is now into the infinite scrolling list. Coming up next is the smoke particle test. It's now started on the right hand side. The question is, what's the frame rate going to be? There we go. So that looks like 28 on the left, 29. It's fairly close on both sides there. So we're now into the unity test on the right hand side. Now that white dot you're seeing on the ROG Phone 3 is just a light overhead from when we were recording the video. Well, that was it. End of the unity test into the Unreal test. So quite a lead now. Look how it's slicing through that. That's really smooth. Definitely going to win first. What's the time going to be? There we go. 1 minute 21.6. And the Zenfone 7 Pro, there we go, 1 minute 25.4. Okay, let's break down the scores and see exactly what happened. So as we saw, there a convincing win by the ROG Phone 3. Of course, it had the active cooling and the fan on. 1 minute 21.6 versus 1 minute 25.4. Look at the CPU, quite a big difference here. 38.9 for the Zenfone 7 Pro, 36 seconds on the nose for the ROG Phone 3. It's a 2.9 second difference there. When we get to the mixed CPU GPU, it's fairly close here. 21.8 versus 21.5, less than half a second difference there between them. When we get to the GPU, again, very, very close, 24.6 versus 24.1, half a second difference there. So really, although it was a win every time for the ROG Phone 3, it was a CPU that really did well there. That big difference, almost 3 seconds difference there. So we ended up all the wins, 1 minute 21.6. My name is Gary Sims, this is SpeedTest G. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, why not stick around by subscribing to the channel? If you have any questions about the test, please do first check out the FAQ because I've answered many of the common questions there. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.